Okay. Hi, I'm Thrifty Tim. It's Tuesday. It's noon or just past noon here, so it means it's time for our Tuesday afternoon with Thrifty Tim. And with me is my co-host Sir James,
Hello,
and
everybody.
and
Happy December.
and hopefully Jorgen will be coming up later.
Yes. And
And
we'll have our wrestling segment where we talk about wrestling as we always do every week.
yeah, and uh, I changed my theme for this week
Ah,
because it's Christmas is just over 3 weeks away, and I figured I'd show my Christmas CDs, and then next week and the week after I'll show my Christmas vinyl.
nice. I'll make you big.
Okay, first up uh, is it's a group I seen in concert. Doing their Christmas stuff. This is Trans-Siberian Orchestra, The Last Christmas Eve.
Does it have Christmas Canon on that one?
It might be on this one. I can't remember which one it's on.
Because that's one of my favorites.
Uh, let's see. Oh, I think this is. Let me look. I'm looking on here. Oh, this is Christmas Canon Rock
Oh, cool.
instead of the it has like guitar and stuff in it. The electric guitar, I should say.
Okay, cool.
Then the Christmas Attic.
Hmm. Oh, that's the same group.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Now, ah, shoot, they slid off my lap. Next one is John Tesh. This is a family Christmas.
Hmm.
That's pretty much more like New Age. It's all instrumental. Amy Grant, and this is Home for Christmas.
Oh, I've seen that album cover before. Yeah, Amy Grant's pretty good.
Yep. And here's one that from the 80s that you'll probably remember. I'll just pull it out from here.
Ah, yes. We had that at my library.
Uh,
Don't know
uh,
if I've ever listened to it.
I did have the second one also, but I don't know what happened to it.
Oh yeah, I forgot there was a second one. I think they had both at my library at one point.
Okay, and this one's by the Windham Hill artist. It's a Winter Solstice 4.
Ooh.
It's all New Age music, but it's uh, uh, Christmas ones. Okay, I'll pull this out on here. Michael W. Smith, a Christian artist, and this is just called Christmas, and it's pretty good. Now, some more Trans Siberian Orchestra, Christmas Eve, and other stories.
Ooh. I bet Cannon's on that one too. Because that's one of their most famous Christmas ones they've done.
Yeah, but they don't repeat it on every one. And this might be the one that it was on. I'm just checking to make sure. Yep. Or wait, no, that's not it. But this has the Bad Russians Christmas on it.
Mm-hmm. Because I would not buy Trans-Siberian Christmas album unless it had canon.
Well, I buy most their this stuff when I see it out. Okay, let me check on this. Oh, the CD itself doesn't say.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
And
That's
this
out.
is Christmas Eve Sarajevo 1224, which had got a lot of airplay.
I think my friend Kate got to see Trans-Siberian Orchestra live.
Yeah, I saw them live also. I saw them live in Madison, Wisconsin. Okay, doesn't look like Christmas Cannon's on this one. It's on the other one. Okay, next up, Kenny Rogers Christmas.
Ah, I had a Kenny Rogers one with Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton.
Okay, yeah. Okay, and okay, this is uh, uh, a Christian hard rock group, or might be considered metal. I don't know. This is Cutlass, and
Never heard of that.
the name of this one is "This Is Christmas." Well, uh, and they're within the past 15, 20 years is uh, when they came out. But on here, uh, I the song I really like on this one is "Mary Did You Know."
Mm-hmm. Mary, did you know that
Because
your baby boy?
with
I did
with,
choir.
with the rock guitar and stuff.
Ah, I know. I know Kenny Rogers sang that too.
Yeah, Mark Lowry's on that road. Mark Lowry's a Christian comedian, and of course, it's not a joke
Ah,
about this in it.
oh yes, I had that one on vinyl at one point. Oh yes, Elvis. You can't go wrong with Elvis, and that has Blue Christmas on there. I know that.
Okay, I'll pull this one out. And Heinz Steamroller, a Fresh Air Christmas.
Ah, nice.
Uh, Christmas with Ronnie Milsap.
Ah, yeah, he's country western, isn't he? If I
Yeah,
remember
and he's
correctly.
blind.
Oh, Calvin would like that. Hey, Davis, how you doing? That's my friend Davis in the chat.
Okay. Hi. Glad you could join us.
Yeah.
Next one is just one of these generic ones, Joy to the World.
Uh, just a compilation kind of thing, huh?
Yeah. So it's this one.
You feel hungover, but I'm not. Did you step late? I bet you did. I know you, Davis.
This is Silent Night.
Ooh,
Another
I like that
one.
cover. It's pretty. That makes you all feel warm and Christmassy inside, doesn't it?
Yeah. And okay, this one, it's that one I really like. This is
Oh, I believe you.
Tennessee Christmas.
Ooh.
But well,
Don't
anyway,
worry, my mom's got the phone. It's okay.
there's a song I really like on it. Is that Jimmy Buffett take Christmas? Wait, no, it's not that one. It's a Ray Stevens one called "Greatest Little Christmas Ever Was."
Ah.
And then Jimmy Buffett's on here with "Christmas in the Caribbean."
Well, as long as you're not like Blood was the other night when he was hammered. I'm talking to Davis in the chat there.
Yeah.
You don't know who Blood is. But he's a nice guy. His real name is Sam, but we call him Blood.
Okay, this is another compilation. This is
Ooh.
Treasury of Christmas Music.
Nice. That looks like the wise men on the camels.
Yeah.
We three kings of Orient are.
This is Do You Hear What I Hear? Another compilation.
Oh, I sang that in my church. Well, I sang that in my church for one of our church concerts. I did a solo with that.
And here's Popular Christmas for a New Age. It's all new age music.
Ah, nice.
Next one is CD by a group where it's called For Him. They're all pastors.
Oh, wow.
And
That's
this is
interesting.
Christmas, the season of love.
Hmm.
And
Nice, nice, nice.
okay, here's another New Age one. It's by Herb Avery playing the piano. This is New Age Christmas or New Age Noel.
Ah, okay. Interesting.
Okay, here's like okay, this is a compilation of all-time Christmas favorites.
Nice.
The Nutcracker.
Oh, one of my favorites. Waltz of the Flowers.
This is Christmas in the Country.
Ah. Cut down a tree and have it in your house and don't burn down the cabin.
Mannheim Steamroller Christmas.
Ah, I've heard of that before. Yeah, you have two of those now. You showed one earlier.
Yeah, they did quite a few Christmas ones.
Ah.
Mannheim Steamroller Christmas Live.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's an interesting one. This is by a group called the Joe Gibbs Family. Rockin' Reggae Christmas.
Wow.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Here comes Santa Claus man. Here comes Santa Claus man. Right down Reggae Lane. Smoking the ganja.
Here's another Mannheim Steamroller one. This is Christmas in the Air.
Hmm.
down to my last two here.
Wow.
George Strait, and it's Merry Christmas Straight to You.
Ah.
And the last one is Alabama Christmas.
Ah. Maybe they have their version of Elvira's Christmas. Elvira's Christmas. All right, now I'll make myself big and I'll tell you what's new with me. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I watched some new stuff on Apple TV lately. I watched a really good documentary about Michael J. Fox called Still, and he talked about his Parkinson disease and that, and how he started his career on Back to the Future and Family Ties and some other early shows I'd never heard about. He was even on uh, one of those soap operas. I didn't know that. Well, you learn something new every day,
Well,
and it was very good. Then I was looking for something else to watch.
there's one of his first movies that my kids, wife and I like to watch called Midnight Madness.
I don't know if I've seen that or even heard of that
Midnight
one.
Madness. It takes
Yeah.
place in a town where there's a college, and there's somebody challenges the different groups to do a race. So it's like a scavenger hunt, you could say,
Oh wow.
or 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 they get a clue. They have to go figure out the clue and go find the clue for the next location, and they go
Yeah.
around and stuff. So
All right. So next up, then I was looking for something else to watch, and I started watching this show called Masters of the Air, and it's executive produced by Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg. So I said, "Ooh, this should be a good production." It's about the men that flew the planes and went up in the air and went after the Germans and bombed them and shot them down. And it's a 9-part series, and it was excellent. I finished it last night. I thought it was fantastic. And Austin Butler, the guy that played Elvis in the 2022 movie, was in it, and he was one of the leads. And then I watched
well,
a documentary,
what was that one on? What has
Apple TV.
Apple TV? Okay.
And then I watched a documentary. Thank God I watched the series first and then watched the documentary, which was called The Bloody 100th. And you got to hear from the real uh, pilots of that thing, and they talked about the air raids and everything, and bombing the Germans, and a lot, they lost a lot of people in that, being shot down and stuff. And it was very, very interesting. I have to say I was really impressed by this documentary, and thank God I watched the series first, because then you get a little more in-depth stories from the actual soldiers themselves in this documentary, and I thought it was fantastic. And it's too bad you don't have Apple TV, because I know you'd absolutely love this, Tim. It was right up your alley. I love anything to do with World War II. And their allies were the Russians. The
Yeah.
Russians were the nice people, because one guy had to bail from the plane because it was about to explode and crash, and he wound up on the borders of Germany and Russia, and he was saved by the Russians. And I thought it was pretty nice. I said, "Whoa!" I thought because it was World War, I thought everybody was at each other's throats. I didn't know that
Well,
they had
the,
allies.
the main reason why the Russians liked us is because we started the Western Front, so which caused them to pull the Germans that were in Russia back towards that way because
Ah, okay. And the this coming Friday, going into at 4:15 in the morning, going into next Saturday on Turner Classic Movies, I have it PVR'd. I'm a big Judy Garland fan, if nobody knows that. And they're going to show the pirate, with her in it, with Gene Kelly. and I haven't seen that movie in years, and I'm looking forward to that. I have some other ones I record. I have some other ones that are on record with Fred Astaire in them because I like Fred Astaire, and one of them is Silk Stockings. I heard that's a good one, and I also recorded one with Maurice Chevalier and my other favorite, Audrey Hepburn, called "Love in the Afternoon." That should be good. And the one I told you backstage about, Wait Until Dark, with Audrey Hepburn, Richard Crenna, who played Colonel Trotman in the Rambo movies, and Alan Arkin's in it. And there's a lot of plot holes in that film because they don't tell you a lot of backstory on the other characters, and that would be a nice thing to have if they would give you a backstory. But obviously they don't. But it's still an overall good movie. Henry Mancini does the music in it, and I love Henry Mancini's music. Yeah, and he did a lot of the music for the Blake Edward films, like the Pink Panther, and he did Breakfast at Tiffany's, and so on and so forth. But yeah, but that's my update, and I'm I'll probably show some movies later on, or grab do a whack a mole, but I have no theme this week. I just haven't been myself lately, but I'm here today. We're gonna have fun. Jorgen should be here today, and we'll talk some wrestling after. There we go. Woohoo! All right, let me make myself small. And now back to our regular scheduled program. Ding!
Well, yeah, but well, I was telling James about Christmas movie I watched. It was Sunday or yesterday called "The Night They Saved Christmas." It takes place up near the North Pole, but it has like Jacqueline Smith is in it.
Oh, cool.
Uh, Art Carney plays Santa Claus.
Keep
Hugh,
talking. I'm gonna grab some movies
Hugh
with the Christmas
Lockhart as
themes in it.
Mrs.
I'll be right
Claus,
back. Just give me a sec. Keep going.
and
I'm gonna grab some movies.
Paul Williams. Like he was in the at least the first two Smokey and the Bandit movies. He's a short guy and the midget. Well, anyway, this that takes place up there. Like I said, takes place up around the North Pole where they're doing blasting and stuff. They're trying to. It's a oil company trying to strike oil, and it's it. They're Santa's worried because it's getting pretty close to the North Pole. If they draw at a certain spot that, or if last day in a certain spot, it would pretty much destroy the North Pole city. So, so they work on figure out this guy's wife and kids ended up going to the North Pole with the chief elf, and they told her to tell him where to blast, and he'd find oil there, and sure enough, he did. But there's a lot of adventure in it. That's real good with it. Trying to remember what other movies I watched during the week. Of course, I streamed the old 70s, 80s TV show, the FBI, which is pretty good, showing showing them solving cases and stuff. And there was like 9 seasons of that show. And then I'm also, and I've been watching the Partridge Family, the TV series. There's 4 seasons of that. Both those are on Tubi. So. And then my wife likes watching some of this holiday cooking stuff that they have that was on originally on like Food TV or the Food Network, and but so she likes to watch those shows. So it's nice to have streaming services. Like I have most of the streaming services I use are free. There's a couple I pay for, which are BritBox and uh, BritBox and the Paramount Plus. I I get Peacock for free because my internet is with the Xfinity, so I've been getting Peacock for free on it. Of course, it's a version with commercials, but I don't mind that. At BritBox, there's no commercials in this show. Now we're waiting on Sir James. Oh, here he comes now.
Okay, I'm back. I got some. I can't find my Nutcracker. I had it. I have that movie, but I don't know where it is. But I got a few that are Christmas themed. So I'm going to make myself big and I'll show you what I got here. So we have What You See Is Not Always What You Get. The 25th anniversary of Gremlins. Because this takes place around Christmas time. This
Yeah, I
was
know.
the first one. So I thought this would be perfect because it's Christmas. And there's Gizmo and there's Stripe. Gizmo caca. Then, okay, I've come to realize that this is a Christmas film.
Is it Die Hard or Lethal Weapon?
Die Hard. Yep, I had to put Die Hard in there. Yep, this is a Christmas movie.
Lethal Weapon is the Christmas movie too.
Yeah, it is. But I wish I had that. Now, sometimes they show this at Christmas time. I don't know when they've shown it last, but this version from 1993 is the best. The Secret Garden.
Okay.
And the music in this is beautiful. I love this version of The Secret Garden. I think it's one of the best ones I've ever seen. And I saw this in the theater. And of course, Meet Me in St. Louis.
Yeah, I watched that on Tubi recently.
The Christmas scene with "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas," beautiful.
Yeah.
So this counts as a Christmas movie. And there she is with Margaret O'Brien singing "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas," and of course, you can't go wrong with "I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas" with Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye. Yes, Rosemary Clooney and Vera Ellen.
Can you talk for a little bit? I need to go grab some stuff.
Okay. Yeah, this movie I absolutely love, and I got a bonus with this one, which I'll show you guys. Here we go. We have bonus music CD, Bing, Danny, Rosemary, and Friends, The Sounds of Christmas. But the one song that's not on here, which I was surprised, I was a little disappointed that they didn't have White Christmas on here. But you have 12 tracks on here, so let me read you what's on here and who sings what. So we have Winter Wonderland, Rosemary Clooney, Deck the Halls, / Away in a Manger, / Little Town of Bethlehem, / The First Noel, Bing Crosby, Waltz Around the Christmas Tree, Danny Kaye, not to be confused with Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, A Marshmallow World, Bing Crosby, and Ella Fitzgerald. I like Ella. She's good. The Christmas Song, Rosemary Clooney, Just What I Wanted for Christmas, Bing Crosby, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Rosemary Clooney, Jingle Bells, Danny Kaye and Peggy Lee, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Bing Crosby and Judy Garland, Home for the Holidays, Rosemary Clooney, Some Children See Him, Danny Kaye, and The Night Before Christmas, Bing Crosby. For promotion only, not for sale. But I came with this, and I paid for this Blu-ray, and still, this was in it. So technically, I guess I bought it in a way. And then this is what it looks like. There's the back, and the inside. We have White Christmas on Blu-ray. It looks fantastic in 1080p. And there was a DVD, but I gave it to a friend. And yeah, so that's that. And we have some special features on here, but it's so small to see it, so I'm not going to go through that. Now we're going to put this all back in here, and let's put this back in here too. Slide that back in, and there we go. So
Okay,
White
I'm
Christmas.
back.
And now we're going to go back, and then we got Tim is back, and now he's going to show some stuff, I think. Excuse me.
Well, when I was showing my video, my our DVD collection before, I didn't show any of the Christmas ones. I said I'd wait till around Christmas time. Well, I grabbed all of them now, so I have quite a few here.
All right, go for it.
First one up,
Ooh.
the Peanuts Holiday Collection.
Da, 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 da.
So it has it's a Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown 50th Anniversary Deluxe Edition. The Charlie Brown Thanksgiving 40th Anniversary Deluxe Edition. The Charlie Brown Christmas 50th Anniversary Deluxe Edition.
Nice.
It has those three in it. Next one is Christian one. It's The King is Born. It says 10 Bible stories.
Oh, wow.
Okay, Santa Claus, the Escape Clause.
Yep, that's number 3. Do you have the first two?
I think so. Jingle All the Way.
Put the cookie down.
And I like Sinbad in it too. See, I saw
Yeah.
Sinbad just after he was like just after he got done with the Star Research or whatever, and that comedy club in Colorado Springs.
Ah, classic. Yes, Christmas Story.
My wife likes these. Yule log.
Oh, yeah.
Music. Fireside Reflections.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's another classic.
Oh, yeah, it's Home Alone. The first one's the best. Yeah. Kevin!
Okay, Jack Frost with Michael Keaton.
That was on TV yesterday on AMC. My sister was watching that.
Okay, and TV set Prep and Landing and Prep and Landing Naughty and Nice.
Oh, they have those on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
The Prep and Landing things.
Mickey's Magical Christmas.
Nice. That's on Disney Plus as well.
Santa Claus 2.
Cool. Then they have Santa Claus, the series.
That's Santa Claus.
Nice. Now you got all 3.
A Christmas Carol. This is with George C. Scott.
Oh, cool.
Holiday Treats. This is 8 hours of old TV shows.
Ooh.
Like it has I Love Lucy, The Honeymooners, Andy Griffith's Show, The Brady Bunch, Taxi, Family Ties, Frasier, and Wings. Now here's another must-have for Christmas.
Oh, yeah, it's Christmas Vacation.
Need I say more? Okay, here's another one that's like shows and movies. This is 30 features on 3 DVDs.
Ooh.
Like on disc 1, it's classic TV shows. It has Beverly Hillbillies, The Burns and Allen Show, The Jack Benny Show, Ozzie and Harriet, Liberace, This too has classic TV specials. Oh boy, I can't really. Though they have those so small in here. And disc three is Christmas features that those are Beyond Tomorrow, Scrooge. That's a 1935 one. It looks like A Christmas Without Snow, and the last one on it is Miracle on 34th Street, the one from 1957.
Ah, the
That
best one is with Natalie Wood.
okay now this, but that one was 36. But hold on, this is 49.
Ooh.
That's the TV or holiday TV classics. On it, it has from the Adventures in Robin Hood, Annie Oakley. There's four from Beverly Hillbillies, The Bob Cummings Show, Burns and Allen, Captain Gallant, uh, Charles Dickens' A Christmas Story with Vincent Price, A Child is Born, Colgate Comedy Hour, Date with the Angels, Dear Phoebe, Dragnet had three episodes, DuPont Theater, Family Doctor, Four-Star Playhouse, Fred Burring Christmas Music, Holiday Affair, that's from the Lux Theater. There's uh, three episodes of the Jack Benny Show, uh, Joe Santa Claus, Liberace has two on here, Long John Silver, one from it is on here, Meet Corliss Archer, shows one. See, it's all these old TV shows that got older than I am.
Mm.
Ozzy and here, there's five. Some of those I'm older than, but not all of them. Paul Winchell, Petticoat Junction, Racket Squad, Red Skelton, two episodes. I used to love the Red Skelton show, watching that as a kid. The Ruggles, uh, Scarlet Pimpernel, and Sherlock Holmes as uh, looks like maybe four episodes on it. So,
Mm.
and here's one that we have to have on Blu-ray.
Merry Christmas, movie house.
It's a Wonderful Life.
I always cry when the little girl says, every time the bell rings, an angel gets its wings.
Okay,
Ah, White Christmas.
with Bing Crosby.
Yep, and I got mine too on Blu-ray. I
It's,
can't stand Mara Wilson in that film.
I like the one from like the 70s.
I like the one from 1947 with Natalie Wood. That one's good.
Okay, this is my favorite Christmas
Ooh.
movie, Holiday Inn with Bing Crosby and Fred Astaire. And this is the 30th anniversary edition. There's two CDs or DVDs in here. The first one is the movie. Second one is a play of it.
Oh, and who's the girl in it?
It's uh, doesn't say right there. Let me look on the back. I think it's Marjorie Reynolds.
Oh, okay.
Fred Claus.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Deck the Halls
That's a good one.
with Danny DeVito in it.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, another classic.
Oh, the Polar Express. I love that movie. Elf. Santa. I know him.
Uh, Now the stack fell down. Okay, I'm down on to the final two.
Christmas with the Cranks.
That's my wife's favorite.
Oh, I find that one annoying.
And the last one is that one with or with 39.
Ooh.
And it like on the 12 holiday movies. Those are Beyond Tomorrow, The Christmas Without Snow, The Great Rupert, Little Women, Joe's Story, Little Women, Meg's Story, The Littlest Angel, Miracle on 34th Street, The Nativity, The Pilgrimage Way, Santa Claus, Santa Claus Conquers the Martians, and Scrooge are the movies, or the cartoons that's like The Candlemaker, Christmas Comes But Once a Year, A Christmas Dream, A Christmas Fairy Tale, Christmas Night, The Christmas Tree, The Christmas Visitor, The Elf and Mr. Little, The First Christmas, Hector's Hectic Life, Howdy Doodie's Christmas, Jack Frost, Jingle Bells, The Little Lamb, The Little Match Girl, Merry Christmas, The Night Before Christmas, O Come All Ye Faithful, O Little Town of Bethlehem, A Present for Santa Claus, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, not the one you see on CBS. It's the animated one, a cartoon,
Ah.
and the Santa and the Fairy Snow Queen, Santa and the Three Bears, Santa Claus Story, Santa in Animal Land, Silent Night, the story of the Christmas Carol, and it ends off with Snow Foolin'.
Oh, cool.
So
Nice.
that's all the Christmas DVDs we have in our collection.
What am I doing? Okay. I'm going to put these back
Okay.
because I made a whole mess on the floor before I trip over everything. And I just realized I have two other Christmas movies I'm going to grab.
Oh, had realized it from when I was showing those, huh?
Yeah, I just realized I had some other ones. Hold on. Let me grab them.
Okay, so we're waiting for James. He's going to show hauling out some more Christmas movies he has.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know. Where the treetops? Oh my God, did I make a mess?
Yeah, you stopped singing. Well, hopefully he'll be
To
back
hear
over here in a
sleigh bells in the snow.
Oh, Jorgen, I just realized. Just a second.
Dreaming of a white with every Christmas card I had. May your days be
There you
merry
go, Jorgen.
and bright. May your Christmases be white.
Okay. Who will be up first? It'll be Jordan or James? Jordan or James? That is the question.
Okay.
Looks like James might be back first right now. And yet, unless Jordan sneaks in real quick.
All right. I got some more.
Well, you got back before Jordan had.
Ah, cool. I'll make myself big. And we have, come on in, pull yourself up a chair. That's Cherry. We got Pee Wee's Playhouse Christmas special. Yeah. And it's got special guests include Frankie Avalon, Charo, the Del Rubio triplets, Annette Funicello, Jaja Gabor, Whoopi Goldberg, Magic Johnson, Grace Jones, Katie Lang, Little Richard, Joan Rivers, Dinah Shore, and Oprah Winfrey. Yeah, so this came out in 1988. And it's 48 minutes long. So we got, here he is with Santa. So there's Pee Wee's Playhouse. Yeah. And then, of course, we have Mr. Bean, the whole series. I have Mr. Bean here. And, of course, it's got Mr. Bean's Christmas on here.
Yeah.
And then, from 1994, starring Winona Ryder, The Story That Lived in Our Hearts for Generations, we have Little Women.
Oh, do you have Netflix?
Yes, I do.
Did you watch the first 4 episodes of season 5 of Stranger Things?
Not yet. I'm waiting till December 25th because they're going to have the second half.
Well, see what we're doing. See my son, wife, and I watched it on Thanksgiving Day. It's real good. And
I spent all Thanksgiving Day with watching the Beatles anthology.
Well, anyway, then what we decided what we're going to do is that my son's off between Christmas and New Year's, and that week we're going to watch all the episodes of Stranger Things.
Well,
and so that on New Year's we is when the finale will be coming out, so we'll be all caught.
Yeah, the finale comes out on December 25th on Christmas Day, so I'm waiting for that.
Well,
then I'm going to binge.
That's not the finale on Christmas. It's on New Year's Day.
Oh, New Year's Day is the finale.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm waiting till Christmas Day, then I'll binge 1 to 7, and then I'll binge number 8 on New Year's Day. That'll be the best way to do it. Hold on, I gotta share my eye. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
but there's some big surprises in it.
That's what all the drug dealers like. The song means more to them. White Christmas because of cocaine. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
Well, I wonder where Jorgen's at. I sent him the link.
He should be here.
He must be having some problems.
Ooh, a classic ship. Look, Teddy. Look what Santa Claus brought you. Ooh, Christmas socks. Yeah, I love this. This is great. My mom bought me this at Walmart because I got 2 movies, but I didn't have enough to get this. I said, "Please, Mom, it's only $20." I'm like, "I really want this," and they only have 2 copies. And she's like, "Okay, I'll get it for you." So it's the remastered 25th anniversary collection, and you get a book in here. Beam, and then you get all the pictures from the different episodes.
Oh, did you see him in Rat Race?
Yeah, it's a race. I love Mr. Bean.
I liked it how he'd be running along, all of a sudden he'd fall asleep and stop right where he's at.
Yeah, that's funny, like narcolepsy. And there's one where he goes to martial arts and he's afraid. He goes, "We bow." All right, here he is. It's Jorgen. Jorgen, yay! Hello.
Hi, Jorgen.
Welcome home.
Howdy.
Yeah, we're showing Christmas stuff. So I showed Pee-wee's Playhouse. If you like Pee-wee, that is. All right.
Who that is?
You know Pee-wee Herman.
I showed Home Alone.
Pee-wee Herman. I've heard of him.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have any Christmas stuff near me here, so I can't show it.
Maybe next week.
Yeah. And
It's
so
not-
what's your
It's
theme
a bit
today?
far. It's a bit far from Christmas, so it's not necessary. I feel right now.
It's
True,
just over
true.
3 weeks away.
Yeah. And he showed a lot of Christmas CDs earlier, and he had a lot of Trans-Siberian Orchestra in there.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
They sing Christmas canon.
Hmm.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. So what's your theme today, Jorgen?
I picked out a few. I picked out the 2 first shelf from my 90s CDs.
Ooh. All right, I will make you big.
Take the rest of the shelves later on.
Ah.
Starting from A to G this time.
Okay.
This is CDs that I have in the shelf that I have listened to. I have, of course, more in the shelf that I have not listened to. A as in Tori Amos.
Oh, I have that one too.
Beck O'Delay.
That has Loser on it, right?
Nope. This is from 1986. It has Where It's At.
So I only know I'm a loser, baby, so why don't you kill me?
I have a hard time with that. This is a Belgian-European connection called Bellini that did some Brazilian samba disco stuff. I bought their album Samba de Janeiro. Fantastic song.
Interesting album cover.
We have The Beloved and Consistence,
Ooh.
containing their hit Sweet Harmony. We have more Beloved, Single File, their greatest hits album.
Nice. Never heard of them.
Pardon?
Never heard of them.
Smooth electronic music with the singer having a very smooth and deep voice like this.
Oh, like Barry White.
Not like Barry White, but somewhere there.
Similar to it.
From
I get it.
1986, their album X.
Oh.
Staying in Britain, going to the 80s. This is disco, 80s disco, British disco with Stock Aitken Waterman. Big Fun.
I think I've heard of them.
Pocket Full of Dreams. Bjork debut.
Mm-hmm. She can be weird.
And she can do really great stuff.
Yeah.
Blackmore's Night and Under the Violet Moon.
Ah. I
Blackmore's
like the
Night.
cover.
Blackmore's Night is
Richie
of course
Blackmore, right?
Richie Blackmore and his wife Sarah Knight.
Okay.
Ah.
I knew
And
Richie Blackmore would be in it.
They do kind of a Gaelish folk music blend with pop.
Oh, so it's different than his Deep Purple days.
It has nothing to do with his Deep Purple days. It's like that those who like Deep Purple normally hates Blackmore's Night and vice versa. And I like both.
Mm-hmm.
Bon Jovi, Keep the Faith.
Ah, now we're talking my language. Bon Jovi, yes. And what year's that from?
92.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw them in concert in '86 over in Germany.
It's only the Bon Jovi album I feel I need. This is Britpop, a band that was a bit outside of Oasis and Blur and so on. They're called Cast. This is the album All Change.
Hmm.
This is Bill Champlin. And Bill Champlin is the one who was the vocalist he did some vocal. It became the vocalist of Chicago after.
That's the Peter Cetera left.
He's the one who sings on "Look Away."
Okay.
He's a cross between Kurt Russell, Don Johnson, and Patrick Swayze with the face.
This is actually, as you can see, Japanese. There's some kind of an Asian release.
Oh.
This is
maybe it's a Japanese one.
This is a 5-track album from 1990. Actually, really good.
But if it was Japanese, there would be an OB strip on the side.
The Chorus with Talk on Corners.
Oh. I don't think I've heard of them.
The Chorus is from Ireland, and it does Irish folk.
Oh, okay. Now I realize the last name. So yes, I have heard of them, but I don't know what their famous song was.
They have a lot of the famous songs also.
Sarah
Cracknell, vocalist in the British indie group Saint Etienne, with a fantastic solo album called Lip Slide.
Sounds cool.
Elvis Costello and Mighty Like Rose from 1991.
Not sure whether that's the one I have. I know I have one of his from around that time period.
Yeah, he's written a lot of stuff with Paul McCartney.
I think that only was the album before this from 1989, the one with Veronica. This is the one with the other side of summer and so on.
Yeah, I like Veronica. It's a good song.
It's a great song, but it's not on this one. Dave Stewart and the Spiritual Cowboys. Dave Stewart from Eurythmics. The Best of Dan Reed Network. This is a British group that consists of three two girls and two boys, like kind of a pop disco-ish, like steps and maybe some ABBA flavors in it. They call Juice.
Ah,
They
I like the
released,
car, Little Deuce Coupe.
they released this album only, and it is a really, really great album, actually.
That's the only album they made.
Yep.
Wow, they must have not been that good if they only had one album.
They actually had some hits in British charts, actually.
Ah,
As is this guy, insane style, pop disco-ish. Peter Kavanagh is a real name, but he has artist name D. Ream. Had a big hit with Things Can Only Get Better in 1993.
Oh, he's in his pajamas.
And staying with the Brits, this is like more of indie, electronic indie stuff. A band called Dubstar and the album Disgraceful.
Ooh, interesting cover.
More familiar British, Duran Duran.
Of course, I know that band.
And Thank You. This is their cover album from 1995.
Okay.
Hey, is that Bob Dylan on the cover?
And no, it is.
It looks like Bob Dylan.
Yeah, it is some of the guys that make covers of.
Okay.
White Lines, I'm Gonna Take You Higher, Perfect Day, Watching the Detectives, Lay Lady Lay, and so on and so on.
Yeah, Lady Lay is about his dog.
Here in Sweden, this album was very much received very bad critics, but it actually is one of the. It's an okay album. It's definitely not their worst album, even though I consider the 90s with Duran Duran's weaker decades. This is from 1988. This is the album Big Thing with All She Wants Is, and so on.
I was going to say I watched an episode of Behind the Music on Paramount Plus about Duran Duran. It was interesting.
This is an album I'm not sure what I'm going to do with, if I'm going to keep it or not. This is Duran Duran and the self-titled, the one labeled the Wedding Album from 1993, the one with Ordinary World and so on.
I like that song.
I like that song. I like the follow-up, Come Undone. The problem is the rest of the album is very much a big disappointment. So we'll see what happens. If I give it another shot or if I call it away.
But they do a good thing for the James Bond movie, A View to a Kill.
Yeah, but that was 9 years prior.
1985.
8 years prior.
Yeah.
This is Electronic, a group consisting Bernard Sumner from New Order and Johnny Marr from the Smiths. This is an album called Twisted Tenderness from 1999. And this is an earlier album from 91, self-titled, which also has a guest appearance by Neil Tunn from Pet Shop Boys. Enigma and MCMXCAD. This is the one with Sadness. Brian Ferry, Mamuna.
Ooh.
Peter Gabriel, Us.
Uh-huh.
It's the one with Steam and Blood of Eden and Digging the Dirt. British group Garbage with version 2.0.
Oh, and they sing the
Scotty.
title song for James Bond, The World Is Not Enough.
Yep. That is not on this one, though. This is prior to that. Debbie Gibson, Anything is Possible.
I don't think I had that album.
It's from 1990.
Ooh.
And the album after that, from 1992, is this one, Body, Mind, and Soul, with Debbie Gibson.
Uh.
And finally, we have British group Go West and Indian Summer. They made King of Wishful Thinking for the Pretty Woman soundtrack, among others.
Oh yeah, that's a good song.
So that was my theme. The rest from G to O next time.
And now Jorgen's going to show what he showed on Sunday on my stream.
Okay. You dreamt. I didn't show anything.
Yes, you did. Oh, that was kind of funny when Christopher thought you were a nudie.
Sarah Vaughan.
Nice.
Sarah and Clifford Brown. This is a great. I listened to it. Great CD.
Worth the money, huh?
Yeah, I paid for very low price for it. So.
Oh, that's good.
Louis Armstrong and early Louis Armstrong, as I like it, the Hot Fives and Hot Sevens, Volume 3. I have Volume 1 actually. So this is 1920s Louis Armstrong.
Yeah, that would be good.
We have this Hammond organ.
Okay.
With these names. Double album set. I paid $1 for.
Not bad.
And a stack of 45s. Which I paid at 10 cents for all of them. Starting with the most interesting one, Michael Jackson and Rockin' Robin for 10 cents.
Rockin' Robin. Tweet, tweet.
And take a look at the sleeve. They misspelled Rockin'.
Yeah.
This is a single that I thought I didn't know, but when I come home and listen to it, I realized I heard this song. So I didn't know the name of the band. So Marshall Hayne and Dancing in the City. A 70s pop track from 78.
Okay.
We have a Sonny and Cher and The Beat Goes On. One of the better songs.
That's a good song.
La da 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 dee. La da 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 da.
10 cents.
Not bad.
Norwegian singer Kate, who was in the Eurovision Song Contest in 1987, competing for Norway.
And I think it was Zed that said it, that she did Jolene and it was crap.
Yeah, I can imagine. Normally, this was a single released just prior to her Eurovision song. Normally, artists that does other stuff than the Eurovision normally doesn't turn out all that good, but this was surprisingly good, actually.
Danger, Men Working.
Paul Young and Some People from 86.
Nice shades.
This for 10 cents, I thought that I could just buy this one, as I have the single sense before, but the cover was horrible shaped. So I thought I could get a better one from 10 cents. Santa Esmeralda and the disco version of Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood.
Yeah, I have that on vinyl.
Actually, really good. We have Samantha Sang and Emotions, which is composed by the Bee Gees.
Yeah,
Ooh, nice.
I have the album with it on. They wrote quite a few of the songs on the album.
Hmm.
They're doing
Uh,
backup vocals.
French multi-instrumentalist Jerome, and I covered the sleeve here.
Oh, yes.
Supernature. Actually, could call it a disco-ish version of Jean-Michel Jarre. This is a single that I was hoping for because I have a single by Biosense before that is actually good, but this single was pretty crappy, so this won't stay in the collection. Mary Wilson, Telephone Man.
Mm.
Okay.
And as always, when I do when I'm buying 45s for 10 cents, I'm happy to do blind buys that I can see, is it good, is it bad, is it cult, is it bad, so bad it's hilariously funny. This was just bad, unfortunately. This is a disco artist called Gene Farrow and a song called Move Your Body.
Move your body.
1978 and 77. And it sounded a very stale production for a disco, 70s disco. So unfortunately, it didn't grab me.
That was back when a lot of people are trying to do disco.
Yeah, some better than others. This was also something that I won't stay in the collection. It was really, really bad. This is a Canadian band called Barbarella. And they're making a disco, a kind of a reggae funk version of Pink Floyd's Money. And the blues song Tobacco Road.
I think the original by Pink Floyd is the best version of Money. But that's just me and the lamb. Don't ever tell the lamb that.
Let's just say that it's hard to compare two crap versions and try to find what is less crap. Now coming to stuff that this was also pretty crappy. This is Gonzalez, which was the band who made the disco song I Haven't Stopped Dancing Yet. This is a kind of a follow-up, which is a kind of a funk song that had very, very pretty much non-existing melody. You had a singer that sounded almost drunk and was rambling when he sang. I don't understand. They had a big hit with I Haven't Stopped Dancing Yet, and they thought that this would be the follow-up. I don't understand that, but now a couple of that actually was pretty good. This is Linda Fletcher, which is a kind of a TV host, if I'm not wrong. But before that, she was in a kind of one of these audition programs called New Faces, I think. And she won that. And someone who got interested in her was Elton John, who signed her to his Rocket Record Company. She released 2 songs, which one was a pretty bad version of Hush, the Deep Purple song. But this one was really good. Angel of Love, kind of a disco-ish song that I will keep this one in my 70s collection. Unfortunately, her career didn't never take off after these 2 singles, and she turned to become a TV host instead. Rachel Sweet and Shadows of the Night, which is the song that a year later, this is 1981, only a couple of months later, Pat Benatar would make it and do it bigger and better.
Yeah.
But this is not bad. This is actually a great version. This is not the original. Helen Schneider, I thought they said that the original was by. I heard that version, and that one was horrible. But this one is actually good. Pat Benatar is the best, of course, but this is a pretty good version that is sounded a little bit Springsteen style of it. So this will stay. And not for 10 cents, but for $1, I bought Giorgio with the last name Roder.
Okay.
And the song Son of My Father from 72. Look at that mustache. So that is the stuff I have.
Nice. That's good. And let me make you small. And now it's time for Thrifty Tim's Book Corner. Here we go.
Oops.
We need a little theme song for
Just
that.
dropped my phone.
Uh-oh, that's not good. I'll make you big.
Well, first of all, here's the one that I've been reading the most from. But it's the one I got from the library. It's Youth
Oh, yeah.
It's a nonfiction book. It's Conan Doyle for the defense. And what it is, it's about him helping get a guy that originally was found guilty of murder, but in Scotland, but the guy didn't do it. And so it talks about like some of Arthur Conan Doyle's some of the stuff that he done, like he was actually, he did have a degree he was a doctor, actual doctor, and so you see how he gets that with in Sherlock Holmes with Watson and Holmes. Well, anyway, also talks about his the type of detection he does, and how he learned that because it was new when he was in pretty much in college. But it's a pretty interesting book. Talks about some of the books he wrote, about some of his stories, but it also focuses on how some of it can relate to this case. Okay, and on my Nook, I'm reading. Can't remember what story. Oh yeah, I'm reading that. Still reading the by Robert Scheinhardt book, The Circular Staircase, which is a reread for me. And then, of course, the Sum of All Fears with the
thing that
said,
when the page fell off last week.
Yeah, and I haven't made any progress in this since then. On my Nook, I haven't read any science fiction short stories in the past week. On this one, on my tablet, I've been reading Adele Doring. I haven't read any from the Herman Rock book. It was, I've been concentrating more on that Arthur Conan Doyle one, since it's due this week.
Mm-hmm. That's it?
That's it.
All right, let's go back to, oops, not me. There we go.
I actually have a book.
All right.
And not a regular book, comic book that I borrowed from the library that I can show.
Cool.
It's the closest thing to Christmas stuff that I can show. This is a Donald Duck book, Christmas in Duckburg.
Okay.
Chip and Dale.
So this I borrowed from the library, and I just finished reading it. It's only Christmas stories, and luckily none of them are one of those modern stories. This is much oldies.
Sometimes the old ones are a lot better than the modern ones.
Yeah, the
modern
ones have mostly cartoonists, artists from Italy and Denmark, and they draw and write horrible manuscripts and does horrible drawings. So I prefer much more the older one.
Yeah. I noticed on the back too it showed Scrooge hanging money from a Christmas tree.
Now they actually have destroyed much today with modern references. You see Donald Duck using a cell phone and computer and internet, and that was not what Karl Barks or Don Rosa was thinking of. You have Donald Duck and Uncle Scrooge competing about going to a TV game show, and Donald Scrooge just pouring money to get there. That's not the Scrooge I want. So
you want the Scrooge you want the miser Scrooge.
I want the Scrooge that is a bastard. The Scrooge that actually.
Well, like I said, the miser.
Yeah, I want. I think that they actually is destroying the new manuscripts. Is really horrible, unfortunately. At least here in Europe.
The one I like from 1993. Wait, the one I like a lot is the one from 1993. No, 1983. The cartoon when they put it in the theaters as a short. I don't know what movie was playing with it, but they did Mickey's Christmas Carol, and Scrooge is in that.
Yes, it's a 17 minutes long.
No, it's actually 20 minutes. It's like almost 30.
It's not that long.
No.
It's not part of anything. It's a movie of its own.
I'll be right back. I just unpinned this from the taskbar and I gotta fix it. I'll be back.
So, have you watched anything on TV lately?
Yeah, I assume that I will talk about that when James comes back, but because he normally. But I watched the Brit Awards from 1985. The British Grammy Awards.
Okay. So how was it?
It was actually pretty good. It was very, very interesting. It was very fast-paced, unlike the American awards. We're going over to talk about television.
What are we talking about?
Television.
Okay.
What we have watched.
All right. Well, the last thing I watched was I spoke about it on Sunday, and I finished the series last night on Apple TV, Masters of the Air, about the soldiers that fly in the planes and they drop the bombs, and they have pilots to bombardier and stuff, and they're dropping on Germany on as they call them, the Kraut, and all the people gunning them down and dogfights and everything. Then after that last night, thank God I watched the series first, and then I watched the documentary, and it's narrated by Tom Hanks, and there's interviews with Steven Spielberg in it, and the actual original soldiers from the series, the actors, and it's called The Bloody 100th, and it was very, very good. About an hour and 2 minutes long. I really enjoyed it. And then I watched a movie last night after that, one that I recorded from Turner Classic Movies, starring Alan Arkin, Richard Crenna, who played Colonel Trotman in the Rambo movies, and of course the famous actress Audrey Hepburn. Wait Until Dark, and the music's by Henry Mancini. Very good movie, but there's a lot of holes in the plot that don't make sense. Like there's this woman at the beginning, Lisa, and somehow she's in Audrey Hepburn's apartment, and we don't know how she got there. They don't explain it. You just hear a dead body in the closet. That's it. And it doesn't make any sense. You don't know where this doll is from because the doll has cocaine inside it. And this guy, Alan Arkin's after it. And they don't really explain the backstory of why Lisa's there and how where this doll is from and why it's got drugs in it and who wanted this. They don't explain that part. And I wish they had. I'm going to have to look it up online and read about it and see what plot lines they left out. They left me hanging. I want to know how this Lisa got into Audrey Hepburn's apartment in the movie, and they don't even explain that to me. I'm like, oh, come on. But it's a good movie overall, despite that little snafu. And now your turn, Tim.
Well, I watched a Christmas movie that Doc would like. It's called The Night They Had Saved Christmas, but with the people in it. Okay, Shark Carney as Santa Claus. For Mrs. Claus, it's June Lockhart. You know how Doc likes June Lockhart. And then Jacqueline Smith is in it.
From Charlie's Angels.
Yep. Paul Williams is in it. He was the short guy in the Smokey and the Bandit movies. And it takes place up at near the North Pole, but it's real corny and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The type of movie Doc would approve of.
Yeah, it's nothing to write home about, is it?
It's still a good family movie.
Oh, yeah. But you know what? There's been so many facsimiles of Little Women, but this one, from 1994, this one's the best. This one depicts it very well. And you can't go wrong with Kirsten Dunst. You got Trinity Alvarado, Winona Ryder, and Claire Danes, and what's her name? I forgot her name. Oh, what the hell's her name? Susan Sarandon. Yeah, good movie. I saw it in the theater twice. Then we have Pee-wee's Playhouse. Come on in, pull yourself up a chair, and listen to all the guest stars on this show, on this Christmas special, Jorgen. It has Frankie Avalon, Charo, Cucci, the Del Rubio triplets, Annette Funicello, Zsa Zsa Gabor, Whoopi Goldberg, Magic Johnson, Grace Jones, Katie Lang, Little Richard, Joan Rivers, Dinah Shore, and Oprah Winfrey. Yep. And then we have Mr. Bean, the whole series, Mr. Bean. And we have Merry Christmas, Mr. Bean, where he has a turkey on his head. And he says, look, Teddy, look what Santa Claus brought you. And he brings him some new eyeballs. And he says, look what Santa Claus brought me. And he says, ooh,
well,
Christmas socks.
Well, still, my favorite is this one. It's Holiday Inn, Bing Crosby and Fred Astaire and Marjorie Reynolds. This was came out a few years before White Christmas came out, and this is a movie that, if I remember right, this is a movie that Irving Berlin wrote the song for.
I like that movie too, but my favorite has always been White Christmas. There's something about White Christmas that just speaks to me.
White Christmas is right behind this,
and you can't go wrong with White Christmas. I mean, come on, I can just picture Jorgen sitting there singing the song "Sisters, Sisters."
White
could just-
Christmas.
Yeah, there's a scene where the two ladies sing that song.
Okay, I haven't seen the movie. I only heard the Bing Crosby.
Or, Jorgen, this is a Blu-ray here.
Yeah, I never been a Snoopy fan.
Oh, I love Snoopy. Oh, I can watch all those on Apple TV, which I'm gonna do.
I just said that I watched the Brit Awards from 1985, the British Grammy Awards from 1985. It was aired in 1986, but the awards was for 1985. And I remember they talking about it in Swedish radio, and I wanted to see it ever since. And I managed now to get a hold of it on YouTube, so I'm very happy to finally have seen it. And comparing to Americans, American Awards has 9 million categories, and this one has a whole lot fewer, and it is was a little bit staler than the American ones, but it was definitely a good one.
I don't even watch those awards anymore.
They're all fixed.
Now,
what can I say?
I don't care about these nowadays because I don't care about the artists. So why should I care about the awards?
And they keep adding categories and stuff.
So, but when it comes to older stuff, older awards, I'm in. So 1985 was perfect for me. Yes.
Now, tell me what's wrong with this album, with the CD that came with my White Christmas. I gotta grab it.
Or, Jorgen, here's a good Christmas movie. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger in it.
Oh,
I normally try to avoid everything that contains Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Put the cookie down.
It's a comedy. It's hilarious.
Now, this, and that's the guy that the kid that played Anakin Skywalker in the Phantom Menace. Now, see, this is stupid. Okay, the movie's called White Christmas for a reason because he sings the song White Christmas. Now look at this. Bonus music CD. Bing, Danny, Rosemary, and Friends. Sounds of Christmas. What's omitted? White Christmas. You'd think they'd have an extra track. You got to have White Christmas on here. I mean, wouldn't be a track without it, you know? But here's what you get on here. Winter Wonderland, Rosemary Clooney, Deck the Halls / Away in a Manger / O Little Town of Bethlehem / The First Noel, Bing Crosby, Waltz Around the Christmas Tree, Danny Kaye, A Marshmallow World, Bing Crosby and Ella Fitzgerald. There you go, Jorgen. Ella. The Christmas Song, Rosemary Clooney. Just What I Wanted for Christmas, Bing Crosby. Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Rosemary Clooney. Jingle Bells, Danny Kaye and Peggy Lee. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Bing Crosby and Judy Garland. Home for the Holidays, Rosemary Clooney. Some Children See Him, Danny Kaye. The Night Before Christmas, Bing Crosby. But no White Christmas. How sad is that?
It's a little bit of poor advertising.
Yeah, they need to have White Christmas on that.
If they're calling it White Christmas, the entire CD, it should be there, yes. And they have a Bing Crosby.
I have a Bing Crosby one, but I can't find it on CD where it's White Christmas. But it has all the Christmas songs that are from the original White Christmas album, which I have on vinyl. And what I got it for one reason and one reason only, for the Little Drummer Boy, Peace on Earth with David Bowie, because I think that song is beautiful the way they sing together, him and Bing. Oh, it's a classic. And I told my mom when I got it, I said, Mom, I had to get it just for this one song. The whole album is great, but for that David Bowie, that's very rare to find it on a compilation, Christmas compilation. I said, we definitely have to have that. Oh, yeah, definitely. You know that one, Jorgen?
I've heard it. Yes, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm no huge fan of it, but I heard of it. Yes.
I think it's beautiful. And what about you, Tim? You like that one? Peace on Little Drummer Boy, Peace on Earth, Bing Crosby, and David Bowie.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, I think, but Bing Crosby was an alcoholic, and he smacked his boys around the house when they were kids. Because I've seen a documentary on him once, and you think he's a nice guy, but apparently at home he wasn't. And one of his, Gary Crosby, his son, was in um, Girl Happy with Elvis. Because they sing a song in the car together, Spring Fever. And Shelley Fabre's in that one too.
I remember. I bought an older jazz magazine from the 50s a couple of years ago, and when you look at Count Basie, you see him as sitting nice with his piano, and it looks really nice and like a father figure and everything, and you think that there's no scandals of him, and then I read in an article Count Basie arrested for abuse over his wife.
Oh my God!
I never in my million years would have thought that.
So sort of like Joan Crawford.
Oh yeah, I've seen the movie Mommy Dearest with Faye Dunaway, who played Joan Crawford, and she smacked her kid around the house. I remember that movie. Yeah, she was a violent lady, wasn't she? Oh yeah, and you showed a record earlier of Louis Armstrong. Well, funny you say that because on yeah, funny you say that because on Apple TV, there's an hour and 48-minute documentary on him from 2022 called Louis Armstrong's Black and Blues. Never before heard personal recordings and archival footage tell the story of Louis Armstrong's life from his perspective. From musical phenom to civil rights activist to world-renowned artist, this illuminating film shows sides of Armstrong few have seen, and I'm excited to watch this at some point. Because I haven't watched this.
The problem when it comes to Louis Armstrong and me is that I draw a line around 1934 maybe, because after that I don't listen to him all that much. He tends too much into kind of a Dixieland, and then he tries to become a crooner, and I have a hard time listening to his voice. But before 1934, so like that, he hasn't been. His voice isn't that raspy yet. So I prefer the early Armstrong actually before.
But I like What a Wonderful World. It's a beautiful song. You have to admit it. Come on, Jorgen. It's
the
a classic.
The song is great, but if they have chosen anyone else but having to sing it.
And I like his song from the James Bond movie, On Her Majesty's Secret Service. We have all the time in the world.
Same, if they have anyone else sing it, but you're having a beautiful string orchestra. You're having a great melody, romantic melody, and all along comes the guy sounding like he has swallowed something, an apple whole. What a wonderful world. There's something wrong with it. You should have a real nice voice to that, and not someone that sounds as raspy as he has drinking five beer cans.
But there's no magic to it without him.
Yes, there are. There's a whole lot better magic without him.
And now it's time for our wrestling moment. What's the newest wrestling you've watched, Jorgen?
Not that much this time. WWE's on YouTube. The Vault, the WWE Vault, where they release older stuff. They tend sometimes to put together a mix of from one storyline and do a special for that storyline, whether you can follow it from start to finish. So I've been watching some of these, and I've been watching, of course, a lot of indies. in this stuff, but nothing more than that. I have a Saturday Night Main Event laying that I'm going to watch. The latest one.
Now, if you could put a storyline for a Donald Duck cartoon, what kind of story would you want?
A Donald Duck cartoon.
Yeah.
I leave that to the pros. Actually, I think that they did the best in the 40s. I think that what they did then was the best. I don't think that I can possibly make it justice enough to imagine anything. So I think I pass on that one. They were too good for that in the Disney studios, better than me. So I'm very satisfied with what they have done. So I don't think that it can be any better.
I like Mickey's trailer, where Goofy gets out of the car, and he gets in the trailer, and they're all eating soup, and then they have the corn on the cob.
Yeah, I know.
Ding, ding.
I know. You show that on Christmas every year in Sweden.
And then they ask, "Who's driving?" He goes, "Ah!" And he has to jump out and get back in the car.
We're showing from all of us to all of you every Christmas at 3
Oh, I
o'clock.
love that one. That was one of my favorites as a kid. With Jiminy Cricket, I bet you dance. I get to see Organ dancing around the living room. From all of us to all of you, a very Merry Christmas.
Me dancing? You kidding me?
Yeah, it'd be funny to see you do that. I think
No,
could
but
dance.
I love when Jiminy Cricket with Cliff Edwards' voice singing "When You Wish Upon a Star."
Do they show it in English?
Sort of. They are showing it in English, but and having an old TV presenter from the past on some of them doing a voiceover. But he acts really, really horrible. You can tell that he's just there. It was made in the 60s, early 70s, and you can tell that he didn't put any effort more than just to translate.
Yeah, what they should do.
But some of the some of them are for when he's showing Robin Hood and from the features, they having the original voiceovers that was made for the original theater. But every one of them, I think none of them are in English.
Yeah, but what they should do, show it in its original language, English, American English, and just have the Swedish subtitles underneath.
They have it because the youngest one who can't read.
Well, their parents could read it to them.
You're going to have parents sitting and reading everything. That I think that would take away the feeling for the kids.
Because sometimes when they dub it into another language, it sounds terrible. And then if it's funny, you don't get the jokes because it's not the original language it's supposed to be in.
The Disney shorts should, of course, not be in Swedish. I can say that the shorts should be in a normal language, even though they have been having translations. But nowadays on DVDs you can choose between English and
yeah.
But when it comes to the features, I think that they having, of course, the most professional actors doing it like they have in the original, of course. So they have the most professional and biggest actors in Sweden doing the voiceovers, and they do a pretty good job of it normally.
Do you remember the original voice of Goofy?
Goofy is normally a part of the short movies.
Yeah, the guy that did his voice was Pinto Colvig.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
And he later on quit Disney and moved over to Warner Brothers for a short while. Was not satisfied at all with what he earned doing voiceovers for Warner Brothers stuff. So he went back to Disney. So that is why they're making those instruction movies that Goofy does. He doesn't speak all that much, and that is because Pinto Colwig is not a part of it. He wasn't part of the Disney studios back then.
And I remember one on the Wonderful World of Disney where Goofy was supposed to be on a diet, and you see all the different places, the restaurants and that, and says, and then all you hear is these voices going at him: eat, eat, eat,
I
eat,
love that one. I love
eat,
that one.
eat a Joe's, eat a Joe's, eat a Joe's.
They have a familiar one when he tries to quit smoking. Smoke, 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 smoke.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I like the one where Goofy learns to ski.
I love the instructions movies. That they are so hilariously amazing, well made. So I'm a huge
Or the one
fan.
where he tries golfing or something. That one's a classic. And what about you, Tim? What's your favorite Goofy cartoon?
I don't know. I like quite a few of his cartoons. Of course, the older ones.
Yeah.
When he tries to train, it's also a classic.
Uh-huh. Eat, 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 eat. I remember that one. Yeah, that was a good one.
And one is also a favorite of mine is also Mr. Walker when he transforms to Mr. Driver when he goes into a car and when he walks he's a nice little and then when he sits in front of a car he turns into a maniac. That one is so hilariously satire over
I think I might have seen that before.
That is hilariously satire over the Americans and over the humans, I should say, the human and the car, how they were back then when the cars were new.
They have all those animated shorts on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I have them on DVD, so
then I can go on there anytime I want to watch them. And now they just put the Back to the Future movies on Disney Plus, parts 1, 2, and 3. I love that series; it's so good.
I have that series on DVD.
I have it on Blu-ray.
I'm
the first time it was released.
I have happy enough to have seen it. I don't need to own Back to the Future. I'm happy enough to have seen it.
And the theme song is so catchy. It's like da 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 da. I love that theme song. It's so cool. And the Power of Love, Huey Lewis and the News.
Yeah, but little overplayed maybe.
Well, one song they played in 1989 too much on the radio. I like the group, but every second song every day was sowing the seeds of love. I was like, oh, give me a break. Not again.
Nah, I can listen to it how many times there is. It's one of my absolute favorite songs in the whole wide world ever.
I mean, it's a good song, but it was overplayed on the radio.
It's so amazing. It's so amazingly produced. It's one of the best productions that I ever heard.
And then another one they played a lot was If You Don't Know Me By Now, You'll Never, Never, Ever Know Me. I thought that song sucked.
I think that Simply Red's version is terrible. I think it is extremely boring. But I love the original by Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. I think
the original is always better.
But when it comes to the Power of Love, Huey Lewis and the News actually sang that on the Brit Awards that I watched.
Yeah, it is a great song. And the guy that says, "You're much too loud," that's Huey Lewis in that scene in Back to the Future. And the Marty McFly guitar, they still haven't found it. It's been missing for years. Somebody stole it.
Well, I saw another behind the music with Huey Lewis, how he lost his singing voice and stuff. How he couldn't sing.
Yeah.
Haven't he lost his hearing nowadays?
Yeah. Let's talk about all that and.
Sowing the seeds of love.
I just and the video is so amazing video.
Oh yeah. I've heard the song. I don't remember if I've ever seen the video, but I remember one video I saw a lot on Much Music back then that they showed back dance. Prince. That was a good video.
The video that the one who made the "Sowing the Seeds of Love" video is the same guy who made the video for Michael Jackson's "Leave Me Alone."
Oh, that's cool. Because I remember I was watching a movie on there because they used to show movies on Much Music, and it was The Fastest Guitar Alive with Roy Orbison in it. He starred in it. His guitar was a gun, as well as he can play it and he can shoot people with it. And after that, when it was over, after the end credits, they were showing music videos, and I remember it was Bat Dance again. I was watching that. Yeah, that one was a big hit from the original Batman movie from 1989, Tim Burton.
Definitely Prince favorite, no doubt.
And Jack Nicholson as the Joker, A1++.
I don't think I ever seen the movie though.
You should. Jack Nicholson was a great Joker. You've seen it, Tim, huh?
I don't recall ever seeing a Batman movie.
I've seen parts of it.
And where's the Batman? He's at home washing his tights.
The only Batman I think that I have seen is actually the Adam West TV series. I don't think I've
I used to watch that.
I don't think I ever watched a movie of Batman.
You didn't see the Michael Keaton ones either?
Pardon?
Hold on, let me grab something.
Michael Keaton?
Come on in, pull yourself
No,
up.
I don't think I ever seen
He
that.
played Batman in the first one or two movies, something like that.
Yeah, I think he's the one from 1989. But I haven't seen any Batman movie. I don't think I ever seen one. I've seen parts of the one with that Arnold is. I've seen parts of the one that Arnold is involved in, and it wasn't all that great.
Yeah, but didn't that go all the way?
Duke.
Arnold is giving a beer.
Here we go.
Giving a deer beer to drink. To get drunk. A reindeer.
All right. Here we go. We got some Batman stuff to show you. Here we go. All right. So I have this box set. This is the Batman Legacy, all 4 feature-length films. Let me show you them. There we go. We have Batman from 1989, Tim Burton. And there is the Joker, Jack Nicholson. Oh, he's great as the Joker. And Kate, what's her name? Kim Basinger as Vicky Vale. So we got Batman. Then we have Batman Returns with Michael Keaton, Danny DeVito, and Michelle Pfeiffer. We have Catwoman and the Penguin. And my favorite scene in here where she does backflips and she stops and she goes, meow, and something explodes behind her. And then we have Batman Forever. And this one has Val Kilmer as Batman. Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face. Jim Carrey as the Riddler. He's great as the Riddler in this one. Nicole Kidman and Chris O'Donnell as Robin. There you go. And then we have Batman and Robin. Arnold Schwarzenegger is in it. George Clooney as Batman. Chris O'Donnell as Robin again. Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy. And Alicia Silverstone as Batgirl, and we have Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze.
Well,
That is the one that has the worst reviews, if I'm not wrong.
I thought it was good. I like Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy.
I can't remember which one it was. I went on a field trip for school, and when they were there, they were filming one of the Batman movies in Chicago.
What happened to the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. And then he does that. And now we have my favorite trilogy from Christopher Nolan. We have with Christian Bale, Batman Begins. Then we have with Heath Ledger as the Joker, The Dark Knight. And then we have The Dark Knight Rises. See, it's on a particular cover.
These came out when I stopped watching superhero movies, period.
Well, that series is a good Batman series you should watch. So well put together, well produced. Yeah,
But I've always been more of a Marvel guy than a DC guy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my favorite is I like Batman, and I like my favorite Marvel heroes are Spider-Man and Iron Man.
Well, always Spider-Man.
I like Iron Man too.
Somewhere I have this weak spot for Venom.
Yeah, so yeah. I think my son's something like that too, because he has staying away. He has staying away from watching Fantastic Four.
Mm-hmm. I heard the latest installment of Fantastic Four they made was terrible.
I prefer the cartoons. The Spider-Man cartoons from various years are a whole lot better than the feature ones.
I like the one from 1967.
I do like the trilogy with Tobey Maguire, but that is the only thing I like when it comes to Spider-Man movies.
And I like the Spider-Man cartoon from 1967. Spider-Man does whatever a spider can.
I mean, I'm more of a huge fan of the Spider-Man, the animated stories from the 90s.
Oh yeah,
even though
that one from '67 is good.
I love the 60s. I have it on DVD box. I love that too.
With me, I like the old TV show.
Oh, there was a live action one?
Yeah.
Oh. And that Spider-Man sucked totally. When he's supposed to climb up a skyscraper, you can see that he barely touches the skyscraper. It's like it's like that someone is taking him and dragging him upside. It looks really hilariously bad.
Well, you know how they do that. The camera's down there, like the building's like here, it's flat, and he's crawling on the floor on the set. But then they move the camera angly to make it look like he's going up the building.
You could clearly see that it does it in a kind of green screen.
Yeah.
But it looks so hilariously amateurish that it's actually really funny to see.
But this trilogy, The Batman by Christopher Nolan, this is great.
Otherwise, I'm also like the Kenyan. They made a Spider-Man version in Kenya, or it was Nigeria, an African country, where they made Spider-Man can shoot fire from his hands.
Really?
And he has muscles like it's a really bad one.
Look out! Here comes the Spider-Man. And I like James Jonah Jameson in the 1967 cartoon. That one is really good.
But there was one that is sadly underrated. They come out with Spider-Man cartoon also in 1981. And that one is also very underrated. I think the entire series of that is on YouTube.
Oh yeah, and they also had Spider-Man on that kids show on PBS, The Electric Company. And Spider-Man had a little bit on there.
And any Spider-Man cartoons that are newer than the 90s, I avoid because they are so extremely.
And in the 80s, they had one I used to watch with my cousin Glenn. We loved it. Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, and it was narrated by Stan Lee.
Yeah, they had that. I never understood how it is actually a very interesting, very well made, but the continuity of when it comes to Spider-Man, I never understood how they picked out Iceman and that Firestar that never appeared anywhere else in any comics.
And because I get all those things on I get most of those Spider-Man '90s ones on Disney Plus, and they even have Spider-Woman. I never
Yeah,
watched that one.
there are numerous Spider-Woman. There are actually two Spider-Womans out there. There's one with a red and yellow, and there's one that has Spider-Man's black suit.
And
Well,
when my nephew was small, I used to tease him and say, Spider-Man, Spider-Man lives inside of a garbage can.
well,
Oh, we hit the 2 hour mark.
we're at the 2 hour mark now, so I'd say it's time to finish this stream. We can talk more about this next week.
Yeah. Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company.
So until next time, take it easy and keep on rocking and reading.
And I will see you tomorrow, Jorgen, on Kate's, because I got to go eat something. I'm starving.